crew here. It's Ashley and Jeff from Bricks to Clicks.
How's it going?
Before we get started, make sure to like, subscribe, and share.
And we're going to go ahead and get started real quick. Ashley actually has her own box cutter today. Well, I let her use mine, but you know, keep that secret.
We've came prepared.
So we're going to go ahead and break this pallet down. Again, I apologize. I don't have the numbers on this pallet, so I'm not exactly sure the retail cost or how much we paid for it. I'm sure that I can talk to Chuck and have him go ahead and comment it in the comments in the details of the video, but we'll have to just go from there. So if you want to grab your
For sure.
blade, we'll go ahead and take a look. This is another seasonal pallet here. This is going to be one of the other pallets like we had yesterday. It's going to be a lot more miscellaneous, not so directed towards one type of item. As you saw yesterday with Christmas, Halloween, toys, Legos, air mattresses. And as I can tell already from the top of this, it already kind of looks like it's going to be like that. Seeing as how we already have some rolls of wrapping paper.
Those come to me.
I know. We have a crayon marker maker, which that's actually cool as heck.
That is really cool.
Yeah. That's definitely something. Ashley's gonna get that first box open, and then we have Ashley's ever favorite, air mattresses. So she's gonna have more of these since these appear to be open and have been inflated. So we'll just have to take a look at those still before we go ahead and throw them on the pallet like usual.
All right, this box has a bunch of miscellaneous items in it.
All right, go ahead and take a look.
Turtle wax, marker maker.
Oh, same thing as this one. Could be a potential lot that we could do on there.
Awesome.
Love it.
Some school folders, some gift bags it's looking like, a headlamp.
So this is, again, one of these like miscellaneous boxes that kind of just has a little of everything. This pallet is not very well stacked, as you can tell from a bunch of stuff falling just now. But we'll probably just go ahead and keep rolling with it, keep it going.
For sure.
But as Ashley was saying, she has different kinds of lunch bags. And this, again, is a great example of what you run into on these holiday seasonal pallets, is you can get just different kinds of everything that's in here.
These are also Star Wars lunch pails.
Nice. Well, that's a star lunch pail,
Well,
so technically
I was kind of there.
kind of close, but if those stars are at war, it would count as a Star War.
Ooh.
Yeah, Chuck's gonna fire me. Anyways, you know, just everything that you have kind of mixed in. Holiday, Christmas, little gifties, LOL stuff that's not complete. It tends to be kind of a mixed bag of things, and that's what we run into a lot on these.
More gift wrap.
But then we'll get some nice finds, kind of like this Melissa and Doug here, which is a kid's lunch pail. The camping cooler comes with all the different accessories. I'll have to actually look through this and just make sure and validate what we have on here, which is kind of nice.
That's pretty cool. Different.
Then more air mattresses. If you want to pop that next box there. Now these are queens, I believe. Yeah, queens. These are 18-inch, so they're taller.
More miscellaneous items.
Okay, so. Oh yeah, nice.
Lego.
Always a great find. Especially Lego City. I used to grow up with the Lego Cities. That's back when they had like the Western sets and the Ninja sets and all that stuff. Those were always super awesome.
And Lego is good money.
Heck yeah. That's the find. So what else we got inside here?
It's just a whole bunch of miscellaneous stuff.
Well, I'm sure they're curious
Lego.
to know what it is.
We have some napkins, some name tags, some more gift bags, some chocolates.
Which surprisingly, you'd actually think that a lot of this stuff would be expired, but honestly, 9 times out of 10, it's good at least for like another year. Which is crazy, because it's not opened, it's just, I don't know why they threw it in there. But
we have some home run bubble gum. Ooh, that's Chuck's favorite word. Home run, that was a home run.
Oh my God. Anyways, so we'll continue on. We have more crafting goods, learning lessons, kids' toys. This is like one of those like match sets for the different shapes and sizes and kind of things.
Okay.
So that's kind of cool. Man, they must have had really something out for these marker makers.
Do you remember the blow markers?
Holy crap, yes.
I don't know what they were called, but
I don't know either. Yeah,
awesome.
but they had the little thing on the back. You blew into them, and then it would like create like a spray on there. That's insane. Talk about unlocking a memory I haven't had forever. But along with this one, like I said, these are not, they're more fun to kind of break down when you're looking through them, because it's just the amount that's in these boxes is overwhelming sometimes, because it's just, there's no rhyme or reason to it. Like we've said, we kind of pull out different random things of interest, but I mean, like, there's ornaments, we have jewelry, we have notebooks, sticker pads, like she said, napkins, we have gift tags for Christmas hats, we have stockings, glitter slime kits.
A little bit of everything.
Yes. So these are the tasking pallets that we generally are the ones that go through to validate if there's anything that we can post, and like the Lego sets, the stuff that's going to actually be easy to go through, or if it's going to go to Ashley to kind of be manifested and go from there.
For sure. Here's another box of miscellaneous items. We have a calendar, some memory box games.
Which is ironic because I just opened up this box and it is all, aside from some champagne flutes, looks like some decisions were made. But there's also a bunch of these memory books, this is just a whole box of them again. We've had them before on previous pallets. They're just fun little dollar memory books. We've sold them here at the warehouse for like 10 cents a piece. People, especially from what I've seen, a lot of teachers love them.
Yeah, for sure.
For 10 cents a piece, I mean, you can keep kids entertained for, for quite a few hours with just like a 10-cent box.
Yeah, for sure.
So that's pretty wild. Move on. I think those are more gift bags, I bet you.
Oh no.
Really? Look at this.
Ah, it's a giant gingerbread village kit. You color it and then you build it. What?
That's a whole case of those?
Yeah.
Now those we might be able to actually lot, because those don't expire like the whole box of gingerbread kits we had yesterday. If you didn't see it, make sure to watch the video. Plug that in. But yeah, it's something we should be able to actually put together and be able to lot online. But we've run into that actually more so, which these pallets are a lot more interesting to me, because a lot of the seasonal pallets that I've dealt with are more mixed bag, like these boxes here, where it's just hundreds of items. The pallet itself has thousands of items on it, as opposed to these last two pallets we've had. These are all like bulk pallets.
Yeah.
Like the 3 boxes of Christmas lights. I have never seen that before.
Yeah.
Normally, it's one of these boxes with a couple different Christmas lights that I have to dig through 2 or 3 pallets to make a lot.
A mixture,
yes. Instead of finding a whole kit. Now this is actually in pretty good condition for this trifold foam board, which is actually pretty nice because these break really easy.
Yeah,
so that's probably
a lot of them we've gotten in have been broken.
Luggage, which is kind of nice. Now these here, it's very hit or miss. I always got to check them, because if people tend to only really want these if they're in really good condition.
Yeah.
The last few that I've posted that have been not so great, I get some inquiries on, but it's more so how new is it, what kind of damage is done to it. That people want to make sure these are in really good condition, like the Trolls one we had yesterday. I know I keep referencing the video from yesterday, just saying maybe you should watch it if you haven't.
Check us out.
Check it out.
Here's more miscellaneous items, more gift bags.
More of those marker makers.
Oh, we got a giant coloring page of Paw Patrol.
Paw Patrol's awesome because everybody loves Paw Patrol.
And we got more marker makers.
You know, that just must have been something they were getting rid of, cuz...
More marker makers!
I think we're going to name the video Marker Makers.
That would be an awesome name for it, for sure. We have a party kit for 2021.
Ooh. You know what? You can actually get that and then celebrate 2021 on New Year's before 2022 and save money doing so. I know that seems ridiculous and a cheap way to try to put that party kit out there, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do.
If it works, it works.
So another box which contains more 10-cent memory kits. And these, which is actually probably, this is a really nice, good looking item that I actually just thought. I'll have to go through to make sure it's complete. But it's a Dickies, it's one of those like hardcore like leather seat coverings.
Oh, wow.
So it can actually take a pretty good beating.
And
so
it's a pack of 2?
Yeah, so it's good for the front and passenger seats. So that's actually probably going to be good right there.
Awesome.
Especially with it being name brand rather than just a store brand.
For sure.
Yeah.
And then in this box we have more memory games.
Memory game is the name of the game.
We have some leapfrog. Oh, more Lego.
So So this pallet's actually going to end up probably being good because Legos always go well. And not to mention, those look almost brand new.
Yeah, those are sealed.
Yeah. And that's what you want to look for.
And then we have a bag that has some Christmas lights.
Right. How hilarious would it have been if she's on here video with us? She'd have been like, oh, here's a bag, and there's a ham in there or something gross.
That would have been horrible.
So this is more memory games, but I do have some other items in here. Some 2021 calendars, some nice, decent wall decor. I'm not sure if this is some sort of shadow box or if you just hang it up on the wall and put things in there.
Yeah.
It just looks very plain, but I'm sure you could craft with it. We have some kids neck gaiters in here, which are actually kind of nice reusable face masks. Just quite a bit of those. I have some light bulbs.
A good mixture of stuff.
Christmas lights, and then again, obviously, a ton more memory games. So, might be something I'll post on Facebook again at 10 cents a piece, see if we can get anybody to get in on it.
Yeah, for sure, worth a try.
But yeah, more memory games. Got the Christmas lights, so, you know, it's not bad. I'll just some digging I'll have to do to make sure anything's in there.
And this box has some book bags. We hang these on our pegboard on the side wall so everyone can see them when they come in.
Oh, heck yeah, those are nice book bags.
Yeah, the whole box is full of book bags. And we have a toy phone.
B-Toys. Those actually are pretty interesting. We've been getting quite a bit more of those. I'm not sure if they're like a Target exclusive, because this last shipment was a Target one.
Yeah.
And I think the last one we got before that was Target as well. But those tend to be on these pallets quite a bit, but the toys are really interesting. I've looked at them before, and they are on like Amazon and eBay and that kind of stuff,
Yeah.
which is kind of cool.
They sell pretty good too.
Yeah.
Sketchbook.
Okay.
Dry erase markers.
We have an entire kit, or entire box, of 25 activity page book for Paw Patrol, which these are actually really cool.
I guarantee you those will sell really well.
Oh,
on
heck
Facebook.
yeah. If you want to open them up just to check it out, it's a sticker book, it's an activity book, all for Paw Patrol. It's a whole, it looks like it was just a whole case of them that they threw on the pallet, which is kind of nice.
Yeah, I would probably list these on Facebook.
I probably will.
Sure.
Because this is really cool. And usually anything Paw Patrol, I usually get quite a bit of hits on there.
Heck yeah, it's popular.
Mm-hmm. And we have a Black & Decker. If you haven't noticed, I'm picking stuff up on the floor back here because trying to keep it, you know, subtle, the back of this pallet fell, which I'm sure you noticed. And you probably saw the panic in my face, so it was a little funny though.
He kept calm though. He did good. He did keep calm.
Woosah. But this is really cool. I like these. They're easy to put together. The tool, they actually function really well. They're actually pretty cool. So this is a great find for like a little boy. I have a few of these already posted, but the boxes are a little bit beat up. This one is in newer condition, so that's actually kind of nice.
Awesome. I think we have one more thing back there.
Oh, here you go, Ashley.
Well, it's all in there all around. Sounds like pieces. LED lit ring set. It's actually really cute.
That's lit, fam.
What did I say, light?
No, I was joking. I said that's lit, fam.
Oh. He always has jokes, by the way, if you have not noticed.
Jokes on jokes on jokes. So that looks like it. It's going to be a lot of digging for us, a lot of sorting, and a lot of counting of these memory games, and just more of these color makers. But once I think we get through a lot of this stuff, it's going to be actually some pretty good merchandise to go on eBay, Amazon, those kinds of things. So overall, I don't think it's a bad palette. I think we'll end up probably coming out on top on it, especially with this whole box of book bags,
for sure.
the Lego sets. It seems like it's pretty good, especially these seasonal palettes. You get them for a little bit less, which is kind of nice.
Yeah.
But no, tell us what you think in the comments section. We'd love to hear it. We love your comments. I know I personally really appreciated the comments you guys left on our last couple videos that got posted.
Yes, for sure.
Right? You said that we did great, more of us, so we thought we'd give the people what they wanted, which is more of us.
Yes, for sure.
But any closing words, Ashley?
Thanks for joining us.
Thank you, guys. Thank you again for subscribing. Hopefully you share it with your friends and family. We're always just trying to provide better content for you guys, and hopefully we can just keep doing that. I know I like doing it. I know Ashley reluctantly likes doing it with me.
Yeah.
And I know Chris and Chuck like doing it. But we appreciate you guys, and thank you again for joining us today.
Bye.
Bye.